Guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer. So in this video I want to address what some people see as an insult, or how would I say it, a jab, is that the word, from Natasha to Idibia. Okay, so basically what happened was that Idibia broke her silence, as in since all this whole thing she has been quiet. She has not made any posts, nothing, no appearances. And then the next thing we saw was she made a video in which she basically said thank you. Let me read it. Sorry, post. Okay, now, and I'll tell you guys what happened after that. So she made a post and she said, to my family, to my friends who came through for me, the support system I have now, all my amazing family here and all over the world, God bless you for the outpouring of love. I appreciate every single one of you, and I do not take any of it for granted. May the universe continue to be in your favor. God bless. Lots of love. She then wrote, Annie Nwana, sorry if I don't say it right, Nwana Macaulay. So she went back to her own father's last name, right? So she didn't use her marriage last name anymore. Now, she dropped the name, and then Natasha, the new woman, grabbed the name, and she has added the name to her own Instagram name, and it's Honorable Natasha Idibia. So she's now using that last name. So people see it as a jab, or as a kind of like, you know, a taunt, as in towards Idibia, is like, oh, she's trying to say, oh yeah, I take the name, I have the man now, and all of that. Okay, first thing first I'm going to say is that I personally, I have no issues with the Natasha lady. Well, or else there's something I'm missing. If she has never come out to insult Idibia or even address her in any way, in any shape, in any form, she's just facing her front or facing the man. It's as simple. Let me tell you guys, one thing I want people to realize. I have a weight loss program in case you're coming across this and you want to sign up. I'm going to put the link in the description box and in the comment section. And if you want to Google it, it's summerhealthyweightloss.com, because it's not just about losing weight, but losing it in a healthy way. It's important. Be careful. I've been saying it. I've been doing this disclaimer. If you do not have the discipline to stop when you reach the ideal weight, please do not do it, because you're going to lose too much weight. You don't have to starve. You don't have to go to the gym. It will blow your mind. So it's summerhealthyweightloss.com. That is my website. You don't know what a man has said to a woman. You don't know. So he was married though. He man said it, at the end of the day, the man is the one that owes loyalty or whatever to Idibia. If a man no longer loves you, that's one thing our people don't seem to realize. You cannot force a man to continue to be with a woman. It cannot be forced. You understand? The feeling has to be there. And my biggest thing I always say is this. When people say they know, if you don't love a woman anymore or you don't love a man anymore, please go your separate ways in peace. Where I have an issue is when people destroy each other. Am I saying it's okay to just wake up and break up? That's not what I'm saying, no. But if a man has decided that he doesn't want to do again, right? He's an adult, you cannot force him to continue. So if a man or a woman, well, depending, if it's a woman, they say they don't want to do again, they don't want to do again. My biggest thing is this. Make sure you go in peace. Don't try to ruin people on your way out. Don't try to now drag people on social media or drag your ex, whatever. That's how I feel about it, right? Now, so I personally, people that are attacking the Natasha lady, I always feel like it's the man. It's the man, because Natasha, we don't know how the relationship started. We don't know what the man told her. We don't know. We don't know. You understand? Okay. That aside, now coming to Idibia, you know, I actually left a comment under her post in which I basically said, you know, let me read what I wrote under this when she made this post. Dear Macaulay, I said, well done for staying silent through it all. Your silence has really been golden. Hold your head up high, sis. Now love, you know, kill person. Life goes on. Welcome to the beginning of the rest of your life, because there is still life. Whether man leave you, woman leave you, there is still picking where mama they even live for orphanage, they get life. Is it now a man that left you that you will not have a life? You understand? That is my stand on it, right? Because I always talk about the importance of whatever people want to do it peacefully, right? Okay. The areas I want to address that I think a lot of us have to learn from, men and women. In this case, it happens to be a man. You know, there's nothing wrong in hopelessly loving a man. There's nothing wrong with it, or a woman. But let me speak because of this situation, right? Okay, there's nothing wrong with it. To love somebody hopelessly, this is not a crime. There's nothing wrong with it. You understand? The only problem is where all that your amazing love that you have to offer is when you are giving it to the wrong person. And when I say the wrong person, if you're coming across me for the first time and you do not know, my name is Accúsed, and this is my YouTube channel. I'm a Nigerian that lived abroad for many years and visited Nigeria for the first time in a long time and fell in love with Nigeria and shared my Japada story. And as we speak, I now own a shortlet and I'm very close to the airport. If you're coming into Nigeria, you need somewhere to stay, contact me, the number on the screen. If you want to stay in my shortlet, it's going to be the cleanest shortlet you've ever been in. I'm not bragging, it's a statement of fact. There are people that have booked me. They actually have houses in Lagos, but when they landed, maybe it's 11 at night or 12 at night or too late at night, they don't want to go home that night. They want to stay in my shortlet because I'm close to the airport, and then they go home in the morning. You understand? So we actually also help people to organize airport pickups. And why that is good is this: the fact that I know who I sent to go pick you up. I wouldn't send someone that I do not trust, you understand, or someone that I feel like is not traceable. So this is the estate where my shortlet is. Guys, I'm telling you guys, especially Nigerians abroad that have this terrible image of Nigeria. Not all, some people. So when some of them have come to stay in my shortlet, they are like, wow. They are like, this was even 5 pass abroad. You understand? So it's important. Not just choose any shortlet. Make sure you choose a shortlet in a nice neighborhood, in a safe neighborhood, in a clean neighborhood. No all this lousy, noisy neighborhood. Very peaceful neighborhood. In this estate, you can go for a walk even at night if you want, because it is that safe. There are actually a lot of foreigners that stay in this estate, and you see them walking around comfortably. Contact our WhatsApp number now to book. The only problem is where all that your amazing love that you have to offer is when you are giving it to the wrong person. And when I say the wrong person, it doesn't mean that person is evil. It doesn't mean that person is this or that. It means that your love does not belong to that person. Am I making sense? That is why some women are in marriages where they are feeling neglected. The man does not have time for them. The man is not, do you know what I mean, in their lives. And they are there in pain. They still love the man, but unfortunately all the love they have unfortunately is wasted on that man, because there's somebody out there that is looking for that love that she has to offer that the man does not value. Everybody's dream is to get it right from the beginning, marry the right person from the beginning. Unfortunately, some people, let me tell you guys, there are men that don't decide, or women, and they want to be married. They will bring out the character that is not the real them. It is later on you will see the real them that would come out. And the people are stuck in it. Right? Going back to love. I made a video which I said that we need to realize, men and women, but let me speak from this angle. You know, it is your love that beautifies a man and a woman. In my language, there's something they will say, agua. So men used to, they used to have I don't know what they call it. It's like every man would name his wife. Like when they come to the men's village meeting and all of those things, and they will be, everybody, they have their own unique names for their wives. I know some call their wives Amama Sancha. It's like she's so clean and beautiful that she's just using soap for nothing. She doesn't need it. You know what I mean? You know, that is where people like the Flavor are getting tomato jaws and all those kind of names or whatever they use in their songs, So, but another one, they say agwabuma. The behavior or character is the beauty. The character towards a man is his beauty. The day that you begin to see a character that is not beautiful, do you know what I mean? The day that you begin to see a character that is not the correct character, abuse, physical, mental, emotional, whatever abuse, the beauty is gone. You know what I mean? So women need to realize, let me tell you, the position a man holds in your heart is the position you've put him into. You can decide to one day and say, you know what, that position doesn't belong to you anymore, because it's the fact. When a man has left that position and you have designated, if I can use that word for him, and say, I put him here, up this pedestal. You know what I mean? You know, put the man there. Your friends will be like, do you know what I mean? There are some men that you will see some women with, and people will be like, what do you see for this man? But the woman will be like, what did you see in this man? Or even some men, people will be like, what did you see in this lady you want to marry? She may not be all that, but you have put her in that position for whatever reason. You have put him in that position for whatever reason. But when those reasons are gone, you have to realize that no, that position was for this reason. He doesn't fit in there anymore. When a man, because we don't even know if he had an affair or whether he broke up with his wife before he went with this lady. We don't know. But let's say men that had affairs, the minute a man chooses to lay with another woman, no matter what he has told you that, you are the this, you are the that, when a man lays with another woman, he has basically said that you're not enough. Or if a man is unfaithful, he has said, the message is clear, you are not enough. You know, we as women especially, sometimes we get carried away. There are little things, and so men are very good at doing those things that will just throw you off balance. Even though you have your principles and you stand by them, they can throw you off balance. We're all humans. We can respond to these things without even knowing it. But sometimes a lot of us need to snap out of it and realize and say, that lagbaja there, that lagbaja, you know what I mean? That guy you're dating or whatever. No, I'm putting him in a position, you know, he doesn't belong there. Take him out of that position. Take him there because you're the one that put him there. You understand? And that is when a lot of, the minute people do that, especially women, the easier it would be to forget about somebody and move on. When I say move on, you move on like they never existed. All of a sudden, like I made a video which I was saying that when that your love that beautifies a man, when that love is gone, you look at the man, what did I see in this? Sorry, what did I see in this man? That's when you begin to see all the flaws that others saw that you did not see. Even the Bible says it that love covers multitude of sin. And the same, that love covering is the same thing that happens in relationships where you see a man or a woman, but let me speak of a man, and then maybe on a normal day he's not your type or one or two things, but because of the love, you found yourself where you fell in love with the person, and then you're not able to see properly anymore because love has covered. The mistake women make, or one thing a lot of women need to learn, is realizing that, you know, it is your love that is still, well, I think I was saying something about love beautifies a man. You understand? So, so the love covers, that's what I was saying. Love covers a multitude of sins. So a lot of the things that he may do, he won't even see it because love is covering. But when he begins to do other things, when that love is no longer there, you know, when you begin to see different behaviors, the things you fell in love with are no longer there. Like for in this case, the man has moved on to, you know, Idibia has always been very proud to be the wife of Two-Face Idibia, and there's nothing wrong with that. A woman should be proud to say, that's my man. That's not a crime. I know sometimes we'll be like, okay, she overdo it. Let the man not be all your life is about, whatever. Maybe this was, you know what, this is another thing I say about learning from other people's, you know, life stories, experiences. So showing that even if you come out in public and always make the man, oh, my husband, it doesn't mean that marriage would last. You know, it takes two for marriage to last. If somebody, the other person say, no, do again, there's nothing you can do. You know, going back to the point I really want to make is the aspect of realizing that when a man wants to be gone, let him be gone. People can still go their separate ways in peace. People can even be friends if they want to. If they want to, it's not for everybody. You understand? There are even some people that are married to men that should have been just a neighbor, a friend, a whatever, not a relationship. But unfortunately, people convert things that are supposed to be whatever into marriages. I'm not just speaking about Annie and this guy, I'm speaking generally now. You understand? When people actually take their time to process things, in few years, sometimes people look back and be like, I can't believe it was the time I was in love with that one. I can't believe it was the time I was in love with that one. It happens because you will snap out of it. You get my point? So, but the important thing is this. When you find yourself in this situation, give yourself time to heal. That's why I love her silence. Her silence has been golden. That time that she kept quiet, I bet you if she had spoken at that time, there may be something she'd be like, I wish I didn't say it. You understand? Silence was a good thing because she had the chance to go reflect and think about it. No man is worth you coming on social media to embarrass yourself. A woman. No. You know, we keep forgetting. When none of us was born with a husband or a wife, we came to this life alone. We will live alone. So why should somebody be that important? Someone that will not go to the grave with you. Why should they be so important that because they walked away, your life will come they bend for waiting? I really hope I'm motivating someone right now to realize that nobody should be that important in your life, that if they move out of your life, that your life will become stagnant. Yeah, no, nobody should be that. I'm going to end this video by saying, hopefully she doesn't address it, or even if she chooses to address it, she should address it maturely, apply a lot of wisdom, but she needs, importantly, give herself time to heal and time to wake up to the fact that, you know, she may have all the love in the world to give, but unfortunately, her love is not for innocent Idibia. What do you want me to say? It's not for him because he's gone to someone else that he prefers. So what is her love going to do? It's not going to do anything. He has made his choice. You know what I mean? So there is no harm in loving hard, and loving well, and loving somebody amazingly. You understand? But make sure you're saving that love for the person that deserves it. Before somebody could say, are you not? All I'm saying is this. I'm not coming here to say Two-Face Idibia is a bad. That's not my video is about. Natasha is a bad. No. He has chosen where he wants to be. Annie Idibia cannot force him. You understand? You can't force your love on anyone. You know what I mean? So I think this video is up and down, but I really hope I'm making sense to anybody watching this. Don't let anybody be the sunshine in your life. In the sense that because they left, your life should not become a doom and gloom. You did not come to this life with anybody, and you're not going to live with anybody. And importantly, as women, the women should not be fighting each other. It is the man that choosing where to be here or there. Let people go. Welcome those that are willing and happy to come into your life. Allow them to come into your life. That's basically my message in this video. As always, this is my opinion. And as always, whatever your opinions are, please leave them in the comment section below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.